Trucker Steve here. Many students going to school, if you look at on Facebook or CDL website, and they're all having issues with the pre-trip. How do I learn a pre-trip? Well, the best kept secret, and many times on my YouTube channel I'm talking about it, the best kept secret is many students do not read their CDL driver's manual. This one says Maryland, but it's basically the same CDL driver's manual in every state. All you have to do is, if you don't have the book on your smartphone, type in Maryland CDL. You don't have to put commercial driver, just CDL driver's manual for your state, and it'll come up, and then you can scroll down and review the pages. Everything you need to know is in this book. What's neat about this book, it gives you some information a lot of drivers don't know about. In the very beginning of the book, they have even the point system. 45 minutes per test, 10 minutes per maneuver. All this information's in there. Depending on the vehicle, the skills, it doesn't really give you the point system. But if you look through YouTube channels, and you'll easy to find out for a Class A license what is the point system for the skills test. This is Maryland. And New Jersey, I did not find this page in New Jersey, in the New Jersey book, but mostly everything's the same. Also, if you look at the page, to learn a pre-trip, you should know why you're expecting certain items. And your CDL book has this. Why inspect? Why, let me get that focused a little better. Why inspect a certain part? And it tells you why. And then underneath is, here's your inspection right underneath. So if you're inspecting hoses on the brakes is now is only 2 items that you're inspecting. The brake hoses, make sure all the clamps and the fittings are tight and secure, and no leaks, and brake contaminants, no oil or grease on the brakes itself. So all this information is on there. So let's go back to the back. Many students have texted me or called me up and says, I have watched 2 videos on the brand new modernization pre-trip, and they just went from the landing leg and went straight back to the rear. Now, there's only 1 axle on the test, but if you look on your CDL manual, if you want to get that point for frames, it has an S besides there. So let's look back down what you need to inspect. So you see, we inspect for cracks, broken welds, holes, and etc. And also under the trailer has a frame. So we check to make sure that can support the cargo. Whoops, let's set all that back down. But if we look down underneath, look what it has. Inspect, let me get that clear and focused. Inspect that the trailer tandem release arm, if it has one, and the pins are secure, fully engaged. So if you skipped this part, see if the pin, you can see the pin right back there, and I'm trying to look for another pin back here. There's another pin hanging out. Those pins, that you got to inspect that. That's a part of your frame. It's just trailer wheels hooked up to the frame. So that's just a couple little tips down there. Read your CDL driver's manual. If I take someone on the road, when I test someone, I'm taking them on the road, when I'm reading them instructions, I'm referring to that, because part of the instructions I'm given is everything is based on your CDL driver's manual. And I put a little joke in there, kind of loosen up the drivers. Yes, in what you just read over and over for the last few days, and they all look at me. Why? Because they never read the CDL driver's manual. They might have read it in the classroom and went over some stuff, but once they got out of the range, they tossed the book. It's on the side, and now they're going to go to the road or do skills, and they have no idea what's expected from them. They have questions, but all the questions are basically in that CDL driver's manual. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll probably shortly I'll put a video on a pre-trip inspection of the new modernization test. And I hope this video is give you some little pointers, some things that you should out.